So, let's talk about something I think a lot of us feel. It's like you're standing on one side of a huge canyon and all your dreams are way over on the other side. Today, we're diving into a framework called Dream to Life, which is all about how to build the bridge to get you there, from your biggest aspirations to your actual day to day reality. I mean, does this sound familiar? You've got this amazing picture in your head of who you want to be or what you want to achieve. But when you look at your daily life, it just feels so far away. That gap, that feeling of being a little lost, even though you have big ambitions, is exactly what we're going to tackle today. There's actually a word for this feeling: perplexity. It's that frustrating gap between your big vision and what you're actually doing every day. It's like knowing your destination, but having no map, no GPS, nothing. And hey, it's a super common feeling, but the good news is you don't have to stay stuck there. So, what if there was a map? Well, that's exactly what Dream to Life is designed to be. Think of it as a practical system, a bridge that connects the life you're dreaming of with the one you can actually start building, one step at a time. Now, at its core, Dream to Life isn't about just wishing for things to happen. No way. It's a really practical framework. It's all about taking your personal story, your big why, and translating it into a structured, totally actionable plan that we call a life arc. The whole thing really boils down to two key parts. First, you've got to forge a compelling narrative vision. And second, you use that vision to build out a structured life arc. It's kind of like first you like the epic story of your life, and then you create the chapter-by-chapter outline to make it all happen. Okay, so let's get into that first pillar, your narrative vision. This isn't just about setting a goal, it's about creating a story that actually pulls you forward. See, our brains are just wired for stories. They connect to who we are, they tap into our emotions, and they give us a character to become, not just a number to hit. This is really the heart and soul of the whole process. And this quote just nails it, right? A goal can feel kind of cold, like a target you're supposed to hit. But a story has a hero, and that hero is you. It has a plot, it has challenges to overcome, and it has a real purpose. A story is something you don't just achieve, it's something you actually get to live. And check out how real this makes it. I want to be successful. What does that even mean? It's so vague, it has no real pull. But I want to become a go-to mentor for young entrepreneurs. Now that is a story. You can instantly picture it. It tells you what to do, you need to gain expertise, you need to build a network, you need to be empathetic. It gives you a role to step into every single day. So you've got your story. The big question is, how do you actually start living it? Well, that brings us right to our second pillar, building your structured life arc. This is where we get super practical and turn that amazing story into a concrete, real-world action plan. Just look at this example. The story of becoming a mentor gets broken down into clear phases. First, you've got the foundation phase. That's all about learning, getting the right skills, building your network. Then comes growth. Maybe you lead a big project, you start mentoring someone. And finally, mastery, where you become that recognized leader. Each phase has a clear point, turning a huge vision into manageable chapters. And this, right here, is where you can start. Like right now. Don't worry about the 10-year plan for a second. Just focus on this. What's the main theme of your story? Can you just write a quick one-paragraph bio of your future self? What are, say, 3 key skills you absolutely need to work on this year? And here's the most important one. What's one single thing you can put in your calendar for next week? That's what makes it real. So, let's pull all this together. It's pretty clear that these two pillars, they need each other. Your narrative vision gives you the why. It's your motivation, your direction. And the structured life arc, that gives you the how, the practical, step-by-step road to get there. And really, this is the main takeaway. The real magic happens when your daily to-do list stops being a random list of chores and instead becomes a direct reflection of the story you're trying to live. Your big why suddenly gives meaning to your daily what. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. You don't need to have the whole book figured out, just the beginning. What is the very first sentence of your story?